this side. Get it further up. I don't think I can get it as far up as I need to get it. Alright, so I think that's the best we're going to get it, to be honest with you, because I don't think, yeah, I think that's the best we're going to get it. So let me just fix this up here. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright. That's the best we're going to get it. Just going to have to see part of the hood, I guess. Because I don't think I can get the actual camera to go sideways up there. And then I'm not going to get the view of everything around. So, unfortunately, going to have to see a big chunk of the hood. We are headed out from Gardena to South LA. I wanted to capture as much as possible all of the stupid drivers on the road, because I'm just on a daily basis, I'm completely appalled by the overabundance of terrible drivers. Purposeful. Not even accidental, but purposeful, unsafe, aggressive drivers. Especially in traffic and in like rush hour traffic. Now, I am actually a good driver. I can be aggressive at times, but not in an unsafe way. Some people just do the absolutely, like, most amazing things, you know, like jaw-dropping. We are at Western and Rosecrans. I'm on Rosecrans, headed to the 110. And I'm going to be going north, so I'm on Rosecrans going south, or actually going, wait, if that's south, and that's north, then that's east. Oh, we're going east on Rosecrans towards the 110, crossing over Western right now. folks. In fact, the only white girl in my area. So I am the white girl in the hood. And I'll tell you, after 3 years of living in the hood, I've become the angry white girl living in the hood. I was not this way when I moved in. Had people been an inch nicer to me. Come on, man, drive. Yeah, get out of my way. Okay, then I'll get out of your way. People really suck at driving here. And I'm a really good driver, so I piss people off because I outdrive them and they hate it. I know when and I know when to make the right moves, and I know the right move to make. And having driven for Uber and Lyft on a daily basis throughout the city and the surrounding areas every day, I actually know how to read the traffic quite well. Like, I know how to read and foresee. I know how to predict what people are going to do, and I can predict at what sections of the freeways are going to, you know, be which lanes are going to be more free-flowing. And to people's surprise, it's often the opposite. Like, actually, here's a hint: coming up the 110 north during afternoon traffic, early evening traffic, when you are approaching when you're coming north from like San Pedro, when you're approaching the freeway entrances, bearing to the left until you get past the 105, and then bearing to the right until you get up past Imperial and Manchester. And people always think that the left lane, the HOV lane, and the one next to the HOV lane are the ones to, you know, predict or, you know, get in, but often they're not. Yeah, they're not often the ones to get into. You're usually going to be moving a lot smoother if you're in the right lanes. Not all the way to the right, but like the second and third lane. But different times of day produce different kinds of flow of traffic, and you just have to get to know them, that's all. Yeah. Watch where you're going, dipshit. I'm telling you, I should have been a race car driver. Very, very, very good at predicting what people are going to do. And my ability to, I have good spatial recognition, like I'm able to predict down to like inches. I'm able to get into the tightest parking spots that you would never believe my car fit into, and yet never touch either car in front or back. And I've had people standing out by my car taking pictures of the front and the back, and like sitting there trying to figure out how the hell did she get in there without touching either car. And yeah, I did it. I was able to do it. I don't know, maybe if you think it hard enough, it'll happen. Right? Funny, right? Such assholes. Had my camera on. Dang, why didn't I have my camera on? miss the stupidness that might happen. I'm not going the speed limit yet. Asshole. You have to yield to me. People are hilarious. This guy behind me was mad that I got in front of him, so he tried to get into the other lanes, and he slowed down, and I'm passing through. Wow, thank you for allowing me to pass the road, man. Such a gentleman. I was going to go around, but then he put his blinker on. People, if you get his blinker on, go. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Oh, I wish it was 4 o'clock. I would show you how I get through all the traffic over here too. But it's not 4 yet, so I can't use the right lane. But I love getting in traffic over here. There's a lot of it does. Yeah, watch where you're going, asshole. Hello. Almost fucking got over there, huh? Dumbass. Weren't even gonna look. Weren't even gonna look. Now this is turning green before. Oh, nice car behind me. Any fucking day now, asshole. Now see right here, after 4, the right lane opens up, and a lot of people don't know about it, so it's usually free-flowing, and you can fly by. Everybody's sitting bumper to bumper all the way up the line, and you just fly right by. You just have to predict when traffic's going to stop for a right turn and like, scoot back into that lane before the right turn slows down. And I'm an expert at gauging when that's going to happen. That is one good thing about having a little car like this. You can kind of like squeeze by a lot of places most cannot. See, that lane would have been open normally at this time, and it's going to be open for the rest of the way here, so I'm going to scoot over. See, people just are afraid and they don't take advantage. And that's the other thing, good thing about having a car like this, because I'm going to be able to scoot up. I'm going to be able to scoot up and around. More coming? Nope. Now when this lane opens up, usually there's 2 lanes of cars coming all the way back, and that lane's open, you can just fly right by. And you're actually going the speed limit at 35, and it looks like you're speeding because you're flying right by everybody, but you're not. See, I'm not a complete jerk, but move your fucking ass over. Especially over here, man. Not one person's picked up a fucking goddamn book from the DMV. Fucking asshole drivers. I'm just displaying the shit asshole drivers in the hood. People suck around here at driving. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody knows how to drive. Nobody listens to the laws. Watch how many people go after a red light. Like 4, 5, 6. People have no clue what the hell they're doing on the road out here. Los Angeles, California, man. Los Angeles, California. See, now this is what I'm talking about. Everybody's waiting over here, and I'm like, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And I'm just going to scoot right over here to the left-hand lane. You know, I used to be a very, what do you want to say? How do you say it? Not kind, very, I'm trying to think for the word. I used to have manners. I used to be patient. I used to be, you know, I used to follow all the guidelines and be, you know, considerate. I was a considerate driver until I moved here to the hood. I was a considerate driver and a considerate neighbor for the first 2 years. And then after the second year, I just finally fucking gave up. You know that saying, if you can't beat them, join them? Well, that's exactly what I fucking did. Now watch this. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to drive up this street to Hooper. And Hooper has a school on it, right? And it's 25 miles an hour. Oh, here it is. We're going to end up right out at the school. Let me show you how many people drive 25 miles an hour past the school. And watch what happens when I drive 25 miles past the school and people are behind me. I've almost gotten killed trying to drive the speed limit past the school. And that's no lie. So check this shit out. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to do a U-turn. I'm going to drive by this school. The speed limit. And watch how many fucking people. And see, here's the thing. A lot of these schools actually have kids still in them right now. Even though school's out for most people. But, there's still kids in them. Watch this. I'm going to piss all these people off. Okay, I'm driving 25 miles per hour past the school. The people behind me are not happy. There's 3 cars. They're all bumper to bumper on my... Get off my ass. You want a lawsuit, asshole? Get off my... Yeah, you might want to stop. There's a stop sign. That's what that big red octagon is. It says STOP. And that says stop. In case you don't know, since you can't fucking read. Oh my god, I fucking hate this place. Nobody gives a shit about anybody else. People are hating on me constantly because of the color of my fucking skin. I'm not Mexican and I'm not white, so I'm not fucking welcome here. Wait a minute. Oops, wait, this is my country, isn't it? Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. United States of America. But I'm a fucking racist, right? My kid's mixed, and I live in the hood by choice, but I'm the fucking racist. Believe me, it was a bad fucking choice, and I'm getting the fuck out. Hi. You're watching The White Girl in the Hood. Thanks for coming. I was just talking about how this place really sucks because people are fucking a bunch of selfish, self-serving, hating, judgmental racists who all think that I had something to do with fucking stealing their land, so they're gonna treat me like a piece of shit and not have any respect for me or my land whatsoever. This place is a fucking dump. And it's that way because people make it that way. I mean, you know, preach equality, but then sit there and fucking treat me like garbage. What the hell did I ever fucking do to you? I feed you. I feed all the homeless around here. Despite my bitterness towards people around here right now, I still do not throw away my food when I can make a plate. I don't throw away my food. What do? I go bring it out to the people sleeping in the alley. Because I care about human beings and I don't give a fuck what color skin that you have. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what sex you are, what religion you choose to be a part of. I don't care about any of that. I care about human beings and the quality of life. And I'll tell you right now, the quality of life around here is below standard, below like human standard. It's nuts. I don't know how anybody can think it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay how many homeless people there are. I should drive down to Skid Row and show you fucking Skid Row. It's not okay. None of this is okay. And the way that people drive around here, the way that people, and I've become one of them. Because if you don't drive like one of them, look, I'm 48 years old, right? Almost 49. And in a 10-year period, I had like 1 accident. I started working for Uber and Lyft, driving every day. And within a year, I had like 4 accidents, of which one of them was possibly my fault, or I'm going to be found at fault, even though I was a victim of a scam. Because the woman had been driving in front of me for a long time and recklessly and been trying to get people to hit her. And I wasn't really aware of this until after I watched the video later. And she, as soon as I pulled behind her, there was nothing in front of her. She just slammed on her brakes, and that's how I ended up hitting her. And after viewing the video, it became apparent. But anyways, long story short, what I'm saying is the people around here drive like crap. Nobody follows the law. Nobody stops at red lights. I mean, they stop at red lights, but no, they don't stop at red lights. If there's traffic and the light turns red, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 or 6 cars go after the red light. To the point where people do not start going through traffic when the light turns green on the opposite side right away, because they already are presuming that traffic is going to, you know, keep going. It's sad. And it's sad how many pedestrians get hit around here. Just last week, a little 3-year-old boy was playing in his yard, and then somebody was speeding and ended up off into the yard and killed the little boy. Like, just playing in his freaking yard, man. You can't even be safe playing in your own yard around here. It's fucking ridiculous. And people just act like it's just everyday life. This is not what everyday life should be at all. And y'all want to treat me like shit? Like, I got it right, man. I got the right perception, and y'all want to fucking... Y'all want to snuff me out and push me away, and... Oh, it worked. I'm out. I'm getting out. You guys can keep this shit. You can stay here and you can keep it. You think this is quality of living? You go right ahead and keep thinking that. Losers around here making it impossible to fucking leave your house to go get a coffee without having something occur along the way that just bends you all out of shape. You know, trying to have a conversation with somebody or say, spark up a, oh, it's a nice day today, huh? How's this, you know, this weather, whatever. I try to have a conversation with somebody around here and they give me attitude, or they act like they can't speak English, or they right out ignore me and just turn the other way. It's like, okay, so, and what is your reason behind, you know, I'm saying everybody has to have, you know, everybody has to say hi, or everybody has to like me, or everybody has to talk to me. But 3 years of persistent, constant reaching out, trying to be a part of, trying to engage, trying to initiate, trying to participate, trying to, you know, all of these things. Almost 3 years of attempting to have relationships with people around here, attempting to have relationships with neighbors. 3 years, and I've gotten absolutely nowhere. So, and, you know, like, for instance, the parking issue. Okay, yes, I know it's not a law that the number on the sidewalk that matches your house is not your parking space, but it's just common decency, especially at night when everybody's home and in bed, to allow that space, if the person has a car, to, you know, have that person in that dwelling to have that space. That's just common courtesy. No, it's not a fucking law, but it's common courtesy. Okay, like right now, my spot just happens to be open, so I'm going to park here. But for 2 years, when my spot wasn't open, there was no way I would take somebody else's spot just because mine wasn't open. I would go park in the back, even if it meant getting flat tires from screws and nails in the alley. Even if it meant I had to get out and open the big door, big heavy door every day, because I had common courtesy and respect for my neighbors. Did I play my music all hours of the night till 3 in the morning? No, because I had common courtesy for my neighbors. Do I have any of that common courtesy now? I'm going to mess around so I can... Absolutely not, because people would go out of their way to not only take up my space, but when they didn't even need the spaces, if there were like a car and then a car back there and there was room for 2 cars in between, they would purposely get their car, park it in the middle in just the right position to keep from anyone being able to park in front or in back. And then as soon as their, you know, roommate or family member or whatever got home, they'd be on the phone. Oh, I'm home. Come on out and move the car for me. And they, you know, you'd see them come out and get in the car, move up, and there you go. There's the 3rd space or the 4th space for that one dwelling, because they have 5 vehicles and they want to be able to park all 5 right in front of their house. What kind of fucking shit is that? What kind of fucking neighborly common courtesy is that? Yes, it's not a law. I'm not breaking a fucking law. Well, you know what? No, you're not breaking a fucking law, all right? But you're not trying to get along with your neighbors. You're not walking the talk. You talk the talk, you preach the talk. Oh yeah, you're all about going to church and God and all that. Oh yeah, you make big parties until 3 a.m. about it. Okay, and you play the music till 3 a.m. I'm in my room with my earplugs on and my bed is vibrating and I'm trying to sleep and my head's vibrating because you're praising God. What kind of fucking shit is that? You're not actually praising God if you're sitting there fucking bumping your music at fucking 15 max at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Are you? I mean, morning. Are you? No, you're not praising God when you're saying, fuck you, I'm going to take your space and my space and the next neighbor's space and the one across the street because I'm special and I have 5 cars in my house. And I don't give a fuck about you. I only care about me and mine. And fuck fuck you. That's the attitude I'm talking about. This is the shit. I'm not going to raise my daughter here. Fuck that. You think I'm going to raise my daughter in a place where people are teaching their children to, you know, oh, here's another one. Where I was raised, okay? Yeah, I'm great. Can you tell? Where I was raised, if you were playing with your friends and you were playing with a toy of theirs and that toy was expensive and that toy broke, you went to your parents and your parents replaced it because that was the right thing to do. Oh no, around here, Caitlin brings her friends from the neighborhood over. They come over, they steal her shit, they break her shit, they throw her shit, they're you know, they totally disrespect her and then walk away and then, you know, expect that, you know, she, you know, whatever, dude. Like, seriously, you know, obviously you guys don't have any, like, you don't have any sense of value or respect for your own things. Because if you paid $6 for a fucking doll that crawls and then your friend comes over and smashes the doll purposely on the ground and then it doesn't work anymore, like, you'd be pissed off that you know, spent a quarter of your paycheck to buy your kid what they wanted for Christmas and then your neighbor friend broke it. Wouldn't you be pissed off? Wouldn't you expect them to replace it? No, not around here. Everyone fend for themselves. Everyone for themselves, you know, like, if he breaks, oh, too bad. You know, I got my daughter the emergency Obama phone and she brings it over to her friend to show her and her friend drops it on the floor and the screen breaks. No big deal. Just gives it right back to her and parents don't say nothing. You know, hello, something happens like that. I take my kid's hand, I walk over and I say, excuse me, my daughter dropped that. I'm really sorry. Is there any way I can replace it? No, not around here. People don't give a shit about anything. There's garbage all over the place. They fucking, you know, shit all over the place. Oh, they don't pick up after their dogs either. You know, you got fucking cat fucking shit everywhere because of all the fucking wild cats, and you got piles of dog shit all up and down the fucking sidewalks because nobody fucking picks up after their dogs because their dogs aren't valuable to them. They leave them outside all day, you know, chained up outside so that they can bark every time something comes by. But do they feed them? No. Do they house them? No. Do they care about them? No. Do they treat them like the family members? No. In fact, around here, it's common for people to breed their dogs, and then when the puppies don't sell, they let the puppies go to breed to roam the streets. You know how I found that out? My neighbors had bred for like the third or fourth time, and they had these two beautiful huskies, a black one and a white one. They're beautiful, beautiful puppies. They were probably like 4 months old, 5 months old, and they hadn't sold. Nobody wanted them. And one day I seen them running around the alley, so I scooped them up, brought them over to the neighbors and put them in the door. Did that 3 times in a row. And the third time, as I came in the house and I came back out because I forgot something in the car. And as I came back out, one of the kids was actually letting the puppies out in the alley and then shutting the door so they couldn't get back in. Oh, wait, we can't feed you anymore. We don't want to feed you anymore. We don't want to take care of you anymore. Nobody wants you. So we're just going to put you out after we brought you into this world. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Oh, why? Why are people like this? I don't understand. It hurts my heart. It hurts my insides. I'm telling you, like, I'm not even joking. It makes me sick on a daily basis. Every time I come out of my door and reality hits me where I'm at and the people I'm around, I get sick to my stomach and my soul just starts to, like, ache, you know, just pound and ache. My heart just... It gets colder every day, man. It gets colder every fucking day. And people think and people say that because I voice my opinion about this shit that I'm racist. It has nothing to do with the color of anybody's fucking skin. But I do have a problem with people coming to this country. I don't care what race you are, where you're coming from. But I do have a problem with people coming to this country and shitting all over our land. And then shitting all over our people in the process. You come here because we have all these great things to offer in our country, right? But do you respect the primary language? And do you even try to speak English? No. I at least try to speak Spanish because I'm around people who speak Spanish. I at least make the attempt. But this is still a primary English, you know, it's still an English-speaking country. So how the fuck is it okay to go order something at McDonald's and not get my order right 3 times in a row because the person that's taking my order doesn't speak fluent English and can't understand what I'm asking and can't get my order right? Why am I a racist prick for being pissed off that this happens 5 times a day? Why am I the racist prick? I'm not a fucking racist prick. I'm just a fucking bitch against people who are lazy, disrespectful, hurtful to others, who don't want to follow the laws, laws, who don't want to treat others like they want to be treated, who don't I mean, these are the people that I'm actually I am hateful now. After living in the hood for 3 years, I've become a hateful bitch. But not for the reasons that people might think. I'm just hateful towards the people that are making everything bad. You know, come here and pick up after yourself. Have respect for yourself and your home and your family and your pets. Have respect for the people around you. You know, I mean, me and my neighbor next to me, we take each other's trash barrels in and out. If I'm the first one out and the trash has been emptied, I take them in for both of us. And if she's the first one out or in, vice versa. You know, we look out for each other. Does anybody else do that around here? Fuck no. Why? Because I'm not Mexican like you, and I'm not a part of your fucking shit, so you're not going to fucking involve me, and you're going to give me fucking eyes and glares and fucking whatever, and then act as if I'm the one treating you like, you know, hello. It's this is the city of contradiction, okay? Is that the word? What is it when you say one thing and do the other? That's what the LA is that, okay? LA is full of motherfuckers who claim that, you know, this is the only way to be and go and act, and then they don't act that way and be that way and go that way. They act the opposite, but they claim all righteously that this is, you know, and then you get all these people who feel like they're justified, you know, like that they are owed like this or that, and that it's their, you know, well, if it is, why don't you fucking have respect for it? Have a little fucking respect for your, you know, it's like, you get people around here that will not follow the law. There's traffic, and okay, so you might have to sit once or twice through a fucking red light, and you might not be able to get through a green all the time. But you got these people who have the mentality in their head that, oh my God, it was green and I didn't get to go, so I'm going to go even though I'm the 5th car in line after the light turned red. I'm going to still go because I'm righteous, and I feel that because I was sitting here at the light already, since it's turned red already, that I have every right to go through because that's my right. So I'm going to put everybody's lives in danger. I'm going to put everybody's lives at risk, and I'm going to fucking do this because I'm righteous and I feel like this is my right. Fuck you, man. This is why a 3-year-old boy's getting killed in his fucking front yard, playing in his front yard with his mom. This is why, because of you righteous fucks who feel like you're entitled. Okay? This is to you righteous fucks who feel you're entitled. You are not entitled. You are just like everybody else here. You know, we are all the same. We are all equal. Nobody is better than anyone else. The only people who are better than others are the people who do it right, honestly, and decent, and who live decent, honest lives. Those are the people who are righteous above those who decide to break the law, to treat others like shit, to be racist and judgmental against those of different races and different backgrounds and different sex origin and different religions, to treat them differently because of that. Those are the people who don't have as much of a right as others, okay? You want to be here and be treated equally? Well, then start treating everybody around you equally. Start treating me equally, okay? I would have been the first one to watch your back and have your back from day one here, okay? I would have been the one to fucking dive in front of a bullet for your kid, okay? But fuck you. I'm going to fucking grab my kid and get inside and not worry about your ass. That's, you know, and that's not how I want to live. I'm getting the fuck out of here because that's not how I want to live. I don't want to live in fear of my neighbors or in disgust of my neighbors or in, you know, oh my God, I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. This is what I'm talking about. I can't come out of my fucking front door and do anything in my day without being so irritated and perturbed at the actions of others around me and the neglect and the refusal to things right and be good to others. It's eating me up. It's shriveling my soul up. And if anybody out there understands, man, like if you live in one of those towns where people, you know, watch each other's back and they know each other, and, you know, you got the town store and the town this and the that, and Sally goes, oh yeah, we'll meet. I want to be in your town, and you need to tell me where it is, and I'm going to get the fuck out there right now, okay? And by the way, this isn't how I usually am. Once I get to that nice, cool, calm place, I'm going to be back to my sweet, nice, calm, giving, compassionate, loving. I will do anything for you. I will help you. That's who I am. That's who I've always been. But that's not who I am right now, because I'm in this shithole. I'm in this fucking abyss of a fucking shithole that, you know, shit keeps just piling right on top of me every day, coming in that hole from all sources around me, and it just keeps piling more shit in that hole. And the only way I'm going to get out is for someone out there to tell me about this place that exists outside of LA, wherever it may be, in a smaller town, in a little, you know, a farming town. Like, I don't even care anymore. I don't care. Where is it? Tell me where it is, because I want to be a part of that town. Because you know what? I'm the one who's going to watch your house. I'm the one who's going to take care of your yard. I'm the one who's going to be the most reliable town folk you've ever known. You know, like the kind in the movies, like the Ghost Whisperer, like that little town. That's the kind of town where I want to be. That's the kind of town I belong. And that's the kind of town that wants somebody like me, because I will be very beneficial, and I will be very... I would be very valuable to a town like that, and I think my daughter would too. So if there's anybody out there that can try to, you know, give me some advice on where these places might exist, because this place sucks. And if you've seen any of this, I don't know if you noticed any of the driving. My driving, by the way, that's a result of 3 years of being in this freaking hellhole. Never used to drive like this, but mind you, I am a good driver. I don't drive like crap. I'm a good driver. So, but yeah, this is the hood. This is the white girl in the hood. This is the angry fucking white girl in the hood. And I'm only going to continue to get more and more angry being here until I get the fuck out. So I'm going to keep bringing my camera so you guys can catch the bullshit that I'm always saying I wish I had my camera out for, because it's every day. Every day that I'm driving around doing my shit, I end up saying at least once or twice, shit, I wish I had my camera with me for that. Because you catch the most amazing shit, because it's just happening every day all around here. So I'm going to go in and get my shit done now that I'm all fucking irritated and nuts over that people around here. And I'll bring you back later to see more and exciting shit from the hood. Peace out. Done. How do I stop? Is that a stop? No. How do I stop live? Okay, guys, how do I stop the live feature? There's no stop button. Okay, someone's saying hi to me. Okay, I don't know how to stop. How do I stop it? I don't know how to stop the video. I feel retarded. Honestly, I don't know how to stop the video. There is no stop button. I don't even know how to type. I don't know how to type, and I don't know how to stop. Okay, I'm confused. I'm confused. It won't let me... I can't figure out how to stop the video, dude. Like, there's no stop button. There's no pause button. There's no stop button. There's no... Hello? I cannot figure out... I can't figure out how to stop it. It won't let me stop. Share. Okay, well, I'm going to press share and see what happens. Huh. I can't figure out how to stop the fucking video. There's no button that says stop or anything. What the hell, man?